So we have breaking news here. President Donald Trump is opening and creating an America First strategic reserve that prioritizes cryptocurrencies such as Hedera, XRP, and I'm hearing even Solana. It's your boy Crypto Million back with another one. And in this video, guys, we're going to be talking about why HBAR could be the most massive opportunity for anybody that buys cryptocurrencies on centralized exchanges, right? If you're not a degen and you're into cryptocurrencies that have information, right, that have proven the test of time, right? Because, you know, degency isn't for everybody, right? Some people got a pretty nice amount of liquidity where they can sit their, you know, their liquidity in really, really good projects. And it's not even a project. This is a official crypto company, and I don't think people realize how massive HBAR is about to be. And if you're in the US, right, and you say, hey, I don't want to deal with anything overseas, I want to just keep everything in-house, guys, this is, in my opinion, the #1 crypto company in the United States. HBAR. I can't stress this enough because I think that this has massive potential. I'm talking about the potential to compete with Ethereum in the near future. All right, so first and foremost, crypto-friendly laws for U.S.-based crypto companies. We don't know what Trump is going to say, but he's been throwing out hints that he could possibly waive capital gains tax for any cryptocurrencies in the U.S., right? He's working to make the United States the crypto hub, and I truly believe that Hedera sits at the pinnacle, right? They just partnered here, right, with Gemological Institute, and they plan on tokenizing $3 billion worth of diamonds, gemstones, watches, jewelry on Hedera. So people talk about having a diverse portfolio where they want to get into deep end projects. They want to get into AI. We'll get into that. They want to be part of the RWA narrative. Hedera has it all. Hedera has it all, right? And it's tailored for enterprises because the fees are cheap, the speed is fast, and everything is consistent. Plus, you have a council that you can trust, right? Because they hold each other accountable. Picture being in crypto and fading a project with these companies at the council. When people, I remember 2 to 3 years when people were saying, "Oh, it's a big, they're just draining us. They're using us for liquidity to pump." No, guys, this is legit. This is legit. All right, Hedera hasn't had the best tokenomics, right? I get it, right? But we're past that, right? We went through that, right? And if you were buying at those levels from 5 cent to 8 cent in the next 2 to 4 years, no telling how big your bag might be. But it's not too late. 30 cent is still anything under $1 right now, from in my opinion, is extremely bullish. But again, psychologically, picture yourself in crypto with all the things that we see happen as far as scams. Picture yourself fading a cryptocurrency company with these people leading the helm, guys. Leadership matters. I know everybody wants to preach decentralization, but you need goals. You need people to be on one accord, one voice, and leadership matters. And I want to be a part of the winner's circle. I don't know about you, but I want to be a part of the winner's circle. So very, very bullish partnership here. I talked about this in the last video, how they're partnered with NASA and they're working on doing things with satellites, guys. Again, tailored for enterprises. All right. They also did a huge space, right? I was tuning in to the space where they were talking about AI agents coming to Hedera. What do you think is going to happen when these AI agents come to Hedera? We've seen what it did for Base. We've seen what it's done for Solana. We've seen sneak peeks of what it's done for Ethereum. But just imagine what's going to happen when these AI agents come to Hedera, and they just recently partnered with NVIDIA, right? They just recently partnered with NVIDIA, a huge partnership with NVIDIA. NVIDIA Intel partner with HBAR, EQTY Lab to enable verifiable compute for advanced AI systems. The systems is running on, guess what? Hedera Hashgraph, governing council members, Dell servers, and enables companies to leverage Meta LMAMA models in a new way. So working with Facebook, we already know they're partnered with Dell. There was a huge Dell commercial. They were saying they was utilizing HBAR technology. A lot of things are going to be ran on HBAR from an enterprise standpoint, especially with these crypto companies in the US, right? So this is just a beautiful ecosystem to be a part of. And everything that I'm speaking matches on chain. you can see right here that the TVL for Hedera, if we just move the volume here and go to TVL, you can see that the TVL has started to explode. So if you feel like, well, Millie, I want to take on a little bit more risk because I want it to be a little bit rewarding, even though I think that we're looking at $1 trillion. We're literally looking at a stock. Hedera, in my opinion, I view it as a stock. I don't even view it as a crypto because the stuff that they're doing is on par with stocks, right? Traditional markets. But hey, if you want to take on a little bit of risk, I would start my research now within the ecosystem. Find the top DEX, find the top meme coin, right? Start to look for the builders that are building these AI agent infrastructures. Every ecosystem needs an AI agent infrastructure, aka a AI agent launch pad. Start to look into some of these launch pads. Start to use the Citadel wallets, the wallets. Start to use these things so you can get an idea of how to utilize this ecosystem. I know it's been a learning curve for some people because it was a learning curve for me, but it's a lot more easier than it was 2 years ago. Right, the HBAR wallets are a lot more easier than they were 2 years ago, guys. So I recommend right now going into this ecosystem, finding the top DEX, finding the AMM liquidity providers, finding the top meme coins, and starting research now on AI infrastructure that could possibly be built within Hedera. Hedera, in my opinion, will compete with Solana, will compete with Ethereum, right? So again, these are some of the highlights. Salute to my boy Jesus Martinez here. He said $1 trillion companies on the council. I did a video about 2 years ago, and we added up every market cap of every entire member on the council, and it's really trillions of dollars. Most compliant crypto, private networks coming, so they're tapping into the privacy. Hedera Tech, has tapped into giants like SpaceX, NVIDIA, billions of RWA scheduled to be on Hedera. Who's to say something like SpaceX or Tesla can eventually come and be part of the Hedera Council? The fact that there's still slots left to be filled on the Hedera Council, guess what that is? Guys, that's catalyst. That's catalyst. So they're onboarding enterprises, but now they're tailoring to retail with these AI agents. They have meme coins, again, could be a gateway, because I think that's really what they're lacking, right? That we know that institutions are interested. We just need to find a way to tap into the retail, right? To bring the retail over to Hedera, and Hedera is going to boom. XRP figured it out. XRP, they figured it out, right? And now you see meme coins booming on XRP, less JEETs, people hold, people don't want to deal with trying to rug on a platform or ecosystem like XRP that's partnered with with them boys, you know what I mean? And the same thing can be said for Hedera, right? It's respected, right? And when you respect an ecosystem, you're less likely to disrespect it, right? And again, it's just a psychology of things. So we know it's tailored for enterprises, but everything is matching up on chain. But let's talk about what we're seeing from a TA perspective. Bitcoin dominance has capitulated. It got rejected off our trend line. This is what we wanted, guys. This is on the weekly. You can see that the Bitcoin dominance here did get rejected off our trend line. Let's show the stock RSI on here. And nice, good rejection right here at resistance. This was beautiful. Look at this resistance here. Beautiful. Great fake out. Hopefully the dominance can continue to go down as we close for the week, because this is the weekly charts. I want to make that clear. But if the Bitcoin dominance price continues to go down and the Bitcoin price continues to go up, this is how we make money with altcoins. I'm extremely excited this morning, guys. The Hedera price action has broken out of this bull flag, broken above key resistance, and looking to break the next key resistance here at 36 cents. We got bullish momentum on the stock RSI. It's putting in higher lows and higher highs. Higher low. Can we get another higher high? If so, we're going to retest our all-time highs at about 43 cents. So it's a good chance that if Donald Trump comes out and says something bullish at this inauguration about U.S. crypto companies, this thing could fly to anywhere between 50 cents and 75 cents, guys. Because once it breaks 46 cents, guess what? It's in price discovery. And there's nothing like a cryptocurrency project that's listed on centralized exchanges being in price discovery. It hit a little bit different, right? Because it's accessible to everybody. I was telling one of my guys in the sports group, he was asking me, and I was like, look, man, Hedera is something I've been holding for years, right? This is something that I feel comfortable and I have confidence in, right? If I was just getting into crypto, I wouldn't try to learn the trenches and do shit that I don't know how to do. I'm going to stick to what I know how to do. And while I sticking to what I know how to do, I will pick up things along the way where I can learn how to use decentralized exchanges. So for anybody that was wondering, like, oh man, yes, there are a lot more rewards, but it's a lot more risk, and you don't really got to take that risk if you got 5K, 10K. You can just put it in Hedera, man. It's just really that easy, right? The Bitcoin Hedera dominance is exploding. Our indicator is printed green here. If we go to the Hedera BTC chart, nothing but higher lows and higher highs on the stock RSI. We got a green print on our indicator. We're coming up against key resistance here on the Bitcoin Hedera pair. But if this thing smashes through key resistance, guys, Hedera, again, we're talking about Hedera going anywhere between 50 cent and 75 cents. So let me know how bullish you are on HBAR, because it's up 19% on the day. I'm excited with all of the developments. I think that this is a go-to blue chip project. This is a go-to blue chip project. A lot of people sleep on it. People talk about SUI. People talk about Solana. People talk about ETH. And for some odd reason, they talk about XRP, but they tend to sleep on Hedera. And again, I want to leave the video with this, guys. You can see here, Trump plans to create a strategic reserve for altcoins founded in the US, right? And picture fading the only altcoin with these type of giga giants and entities running the show, holding each other accountable, right? When they make decisions, they produce minutes for people to see what the council is talking about. That's how transparent this is. You know, like the Fed minutes that we get every month, they do Hedera minutes with the council. So guys, I'm excited. I think that if you were not the type of person that want to get into decency and you just want to focus on something that's real, that that has the staying power, HBAR is it, man. Y'all let me know what you think. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.